Well, it's 15 minutes before 8 o'clock. Welcome back on Morning Live. Remember that the main focus of today's show is on Operation Phakisa. We do have our colleagues in PE and in Durban, and we're crossing to Durban once again. Our reporter, Blaine Herman, is in Durban to tackle this issue. Blaine, good morning to you once again. You know, actually, you're the only right guy for me this morning. All the ladies in PE are telling me how nice PE is this morning, and here I am in Joburg in this chilly weather.
Making you a bit jealous, isn't it? Well, this place has a bit of a rugged beauty, and it's a unique beauty, the port of Durban. We're coming to you live from the Durban dry dock, the Prince Edward graving dock, in fact, and it's about 90 years old. We've been just learning through the morning about the history of this. Now, we're here for Operation Phakisa, and under Operation Phakisa, there's various opportunities that are being explored. Now, one of them is the servicing and repairing of vessels and rigs. Just bear in mind that there's about 30,000 vessels that pass through South Africa's waters every year, and of that, about 13,000 actually dock in our port. So you see, there's a lot of potential here. Let's explore this and other issues. We're joined by Erwin Scheepers. He's the business unit manager at the port of Durban. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Firstly, in terms of ship repair, you're the manager for ship repair. How are we doing as a sector in society in general, in South Africa in general, as well as Durban?
Well, from the beginning, good morning, Blaine, and good morning to your viewers. The ship repair industry has been in South Africa, in the Port of Durban, for over 150 years. So it's a very mature industry. We have lots of skills. We just sometimes run short of the numbers. But with regard to the world standard, there's over 2,800 docks. We are, let's just say, at about 1%, just a little less than 1% of the world market. But
increase that in terms of getting more business to South Africa, to Durban?
Blaine, it goes to what Operation Phakisa is trying to achieve. In the Port of Durban, we're trying to achieve a situation whereby we uplift the operational efficiency of the port. By doing that, we entice and try to attract vessels back into South Africa purely from an operational efficiency point of view. The faster we are at dealing with vessels, the more vessels come to the port. And it builds from there.
Talking about efficiency, I understand there was decommissioned, but there are plans now to establish a whole new one. And tell us a bit about that, the significance of that, and how would it change operations here?
That's correct, Blaine. The current floating dock we have is around 100 meters long. It's proving over a study that we've just completed, engineering study, that it's not fit for purpose anymore, and we need to evolve. So we are in the process of engaging with our principals within Transnet to acquire a 185 meter long dock, 40 meters wide, a lot more efficient, a lot more modern. It helps us create more capacity within the system. In other words, we generally lift more ships out of the water than we currently do with a larger dock going forward.
Let's just break it down, Erwin. I mean, we're talking Operation Phakisa, but what does it mean to the man and woman on the ground? In terms of this investment, practically, what does it mean?
With regard to bringing more vessels into the port, it's very simple. The more vessels we bring into the port, more service providers get to use the facilities, get to supply the vessels. For example, paint companies, they would obviously go and hire more people to service the list, the mechanical companies. So it has a very direct impact on meals on tables and dinners every night, on people's ability to pay school fees. So it expands, and Operation Phakisa is going to do this. It's going to create more jobs. It's going to allow more families to lift their standard of living as we go forward.
We're talking about Operation Phakisa. It's about setting an action plan, setting targets, and actually monitoring those targets on an ongoing basis, isn't it?
Very correct. It's been a very rigorous program. We have, I think, in Port of Durban, we're sitting upwards of almost 60 people that are dedicated from our engineering department to execute. This is unprecedented. It's never happened in our organization before to have so much dedicated resources to make sure these projects happen on time.
We got the resources. Do we have the expertise? Do we have the skills here?
We do have the skills, yes, we do. if I was to hazard, I'd say that maybe we need a little more as we go forward, which is part of the program to capacitate, so that we do have, 5 of the 9 project managers within the Operation Phakisa are young females, which is excellent. Very bright engineers who are working really hard at it. So yes, it's giving us an opportunity to develop capacity and skills.
Thank you. That's where we'll have to leave it. Erwin Scheepers, always a pleasure talking to you. Erwin Scheepers is the Business Unit Manager for Ship Repairs here at the Port of Durban. We're still talking about Operation Phakisa. We're going to talk to you a bit about the Imvezo. It was a new tug that was built here. That and much, much more coming up in a little while. Let's take a bit of a break, though. Morning Live will continue after this.